All right, it is Friday night, and we are here back at the Black Dog for another session of... Oh, would you quit it? For another session of Twilight 2000. You guys aren't funny. So anyway.
What do you think we are?
Who wants to give us a quick recap of anything and everything we dealt with last session?
A quick recap?
Quick recap.
Okay. We were on mission, going to do a thing, and then everything went wrong, and we had to scrape our commanding officer out of the seat and hurry on off to, have Gordo get shot at. A lot. And then we killed Russians. Soviets. Whatever.
And for anybody that's interested, the noise off screen would be the dog juggling a chew bone.
The black dog.
The aforementioned
black dog.
Eponymous black dog.
Then we found a farm and killed more Soviets.
To be fair.
And saved an American.
To be fair, it is the aftermath of a giant military conflict, so killing Soviets actually is pretty straightforward.
Yeah. So we now have a great Kalashnikov collection and a Humvee, and Vork turned out to be the Great White Hunter.
Yep.
Yes.
And Wrecked follows his namesake when cooking.
Yes.
Because he wrecked a whole moose.
At least one.
Tragically, if you guys had NPCs to help you with things, you'd probably still fail at it. But that's the idea.
Gordo has become the brewmaster.
So now, Gordo just kind of keeps heaping the wood in the still, both into the still and into the fire. It's not very hard to brew wood alcohol.
I'm gonna claim ignorance on that. Any wood alcohol I've brewed is on accident.
And distilled. Sorry, distilled.
Distilled, yes. Well, you have to brew it first and then distill it, so details.
And then let's see, we decided to camp out at the derelict farmhouse for a while.
Yep.
I guess
that pretty much covers it. All right, let's go through a quick XP route. This is how it's handled in this. It's going to be very similar to how we've dealt other games in the past. Go ahead and keep your hash marks for anything you can say yes to. Did you participate in the game session?
Wow, low bar there.
Yeah.
Were you here?
I don't know. Was I?
Did you participate, or were you just here?
Did you fill a chair? All right. Yeah, so basically the 1 point automatic. Did you follow your moral code despite significant risk to you or the group? Yeah, that's what I thought. All right. Did you risk or sacrifice something to realize your big dream?
Dirt bike.
Yeah.
What was your big dream then? What did you sacrifice?
My big dream is to become the Angel of Death and Lord of All I Survey. And getting the American out of here was part of that big dream.
No. Nice try, though. Rob, did you do anything for your big dream?
Not really.
Okay. Tay?
No.
Okay. All right. Did you travel through at least one hex?
Yes.
Yay,
there we go.
Did you overcome one or more dangerous events using violent or non-violent means?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Using violent means?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Did you risk your life for your buddy?
Yes.
How did you risk your life? By eating Rob's cooking?
He didn't, though. I ate my cooking, but...
No, we both went into combat together. He was the one sitting out in the bush.
That doesn't mean you're doing it to doing it for your buddy. You're gonna have to do better than that.
Yeah. All
So-
I can say for me is I was shooting people that were around my buddy, but that doesn't count.
Did that risk your life?
Nope.
Did you risk your life laying prone in the weeds, squeezing a trigger?
No.
Okay.
I could have got a scorpion in my pants, but no.
All those Polish scorpions.
Yeah, all
I
those
don't
Eastern
know.
European scorpions. Next, you're gonna be telling me you fought off a horde of winter spiders.
Whoa.
They only live underneath mobile homes.
They do. Actually, at this point, Winter Spider's my next, superhero
Oh,
character.
yeah, winter spider.
It's going to be
it's a cross between a ex-Soviet.
It's cost me an ex-Soviet commando and an ex-Soviet commando.
Oh, because Peter Parker's parents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did I say?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Wasn't the story on Peter Parker's parents that they were spies?
yeah, they were
okay.
like
Lately,
double agents.
I don't know. Might have changed it.
Well,
Maybe
it's
it's Spider-Man
literally
everywhere.
Peter Parker's parents fall in the same gap as Uncle Ben of if they ever come back to life, someone at Marvel is drunk. And it used to be Bucky Barnes was in that.
Never gonna come back.
Yeah, he was the other one that was always mentioned. Of if we ever bring Bucky Barnes back, and
Hey, look,
full
Bucky's
circle
back.
to Winter Soldier. Sorry,
Yeah, and I'm sure the multiverse version of Uncle Ben is just let me stay dead. Quit rebooting.
Strictly speaking, I think I'm not even sure if there was a what if where Uncle Ben didn't get killed.
God,
I want to
Because-
see that one.
I want to say Spider-Man becomes a villain at that point.
Maybe. Or Spider-Man doesn't become Spider-Man. I'm not sure. Anyway, so what'd you end out with XP-wise? 3?
3.
Okay.
We are going to get somewhere real fast.
Yes. Yeah, this is going to
As long as I can up that survival, man.
you can't.
Can't.
No.
No.
Not
Not
this
this point.
month.
That takes like five experience? You
What?
get something new?
Yeah, 5D to get D ranked. All right. So, with that in mind, last session we found out that a huge part of the survival, the post-apocalyptic survival game on this was scheduling and planning. So,
Spreadsheets, the RPG.
yes, we're going to go from this and start playing Eve afterwards.
From
Eve Online.
well, we
Yeah.
are playing Tom Clancy, the D&D game.
Didn't you guys leave off in the middle of a fight last time?
No.
Okay.
No,
Only a fight with various animals. But I thought
only
that
a
was the
only a
ending.
fight with the latrine after eating moose.
All right.
I'm squatting in the bush, getting stronger.
All right. Still in Saigon. Still in Calais. All right. So what's the plan? We laid out roughly what your long-term goals can be last session, specifically trying to cut the supply chain for the 4th Soviet Tank Army. 4th Soviet Guards Tank Army? Anyway, whichever one it was. So it's a question. What do you want to look at pursuing right now? Last I checked, your fuel situation was median at best. Your food situation was okay, and you were probably going to have to plan out what your next moves were going to be. Did you need a specific reference sheet?
I'm not sure.
Here's the what you can do in a shift listing,
That might be
and here's the
Yep.
short one. So, like I said, right now you're aware of roughly the problem of the Soviet forces that clashed at Calais, specifically that their tanks were using gasoline, not alcohol,
So they ran better
and
were
longer.
faster. Yeah.
Basically, they could run twice as long as any alcohol-powered tank.
Does the Humvee have any jerry cans? It should have at least one.
I'm gonna say that the Humvee probably has 2 jerry cans. So if you want to note that down, I'm gonna say it probably has 2 jerry cans simply for long distance. Mm-hmm. And you were looking at, I want to say, what was the fuel capacity on the Humvee? You were running roughly half after refilling last time.
I can't remember. I don't know.
Humvee. 95 fuel capacity, and I want to say you were close to 40.
We're at 40.
Yeah. So, but the longer you stay put without upping your defenses at a stationary place, the higher chance for an encounter to happen.
Well, I don't think we should stay here more than one more night.
Unless you're going to try to turn this into a base, which is entirely your choice.
I'd like to find something more defensible.
Yeah, it might be.
I mean, our best bet here is to make it look abandoned.
Yeah, which is pretty much what you guys have been managing to do, as far as I'm concerned.
I'd still like to have as a priority trying to accumulate enough of a Soviet uniform to make a disguise. And then, if nothing more than just at a distance.
Why don't we start making lists? Just so that we have an idea of what you guys are needing to do and wanting to do and how to go forward on that. So first priority is a workable Soviet uniform.
Yes.
Second, probably an officer's uniform, or are you going for a grunt's uniform? It's an officer. Nobody speaks Russian.
He speaks a pidgin.
Yeah.
You speak pidgin, but nobody speaks it fluently.
No.
Okay.
I mean, if he could get fluent, he could teach it to me.
Yeah, but he'd have to find someone to teach him. He'd
Yeah.
also have to get the 10 experience points. The way we're treating linguistics in this is that if you have linguistics as a specialty, you have fluency in that language alongside your native language. This is mostly because I've spent time as an ESL teacher and I'm a little particular about that. That which brings us up to the other question about specialties and kind of a floor vote on that. Do we want to make specialties required for specific things? For example, tanker as a specialty in order to run a tank. This will make it a little more granular and a little more realistic, as it were. But if you guys want to forego that, I understand. Because the big problem there is piloting does not require, a specialty. Rules is written, but it is offered as an option in the rules. So,
More realistic-wise, I would say specific things, especially being tanks.
well, most of the stuff that we'd be doing, character-wise, isn't going to be too granular. I mean, your specialty list has things like, mechanic under tech. I could see a flex on that. Yeah, I've spent time, studying enough technical things that taking apart a carburetor isn't hard. But it's a question of, how deep down that rabbit hole we want to go.
Yeah, it's kind of because the specialties give you the bonuses to those roles. So but it doesn't specifically say you can't do this without it.
Right.
It's almost like the bonus is the training.
Right, and that's what the rules imply, and that's what the actual game books say. Is you can do this without a specialty, unless you decide. You don't want to let your players pilot a helicopter without learning from somebody. So that's the real big question that has to be kind of talked about, and that's why I'm bringing it up now, is if you guys don't want that level of granularity, that's fine by me.
I think
But-
for now we avoid that level of granularity just because it's heaping more stuff onto.
Well, how about just for specific things then? Like rotary wing aircraft and tanks
Well,
and...
Okay, but my big thing here is medical aid specialties are all things that somebody who doesn't have the training could do. I mean, besides combat medic, counselor, field surgeon, general practitioner, and veterinarian, you ain't gonna know how to do any of that
Right.
without the training.
But
So that's the entire skill.
But that's the thing is, if you can argue that you know something similar, you could cross. Like, I've got veterinarian. Can I sew up his leg? It's just like sewing up a, cow. Well, yes, okay, I can see that, but since you don't have the specialty, you don't get the boost.
What do you guys think?
So I feel like you could do it, you could do like different tiers of, I don't know how to drive a tank, but I've got specialty truck driver. So can I apply that and use it, in this situation?
Yeah, I'd say, just if it seems like it'd take real specialized knowledge, like a helicopter, flying a plane, or a specific type of medicine, it's more than just a general practitioner kind of stuff, yeah. When you get to that point, yeah, you need something.
That's kind of what I was going for, but it wasn't as specific to what I was saying.
Yeah. Well, that's why I wanted to bring this up, is because this is a valid question. So why don't we go with sort of a tiered model at the moment of make your case, and go from there. Otherwise, because again, a lot of this comes down to the old editions where you had to find the guy with the specialty you needed.
Mm-hmm.
So, table it till it comes up.
Sure.
Okay. All right. So,
Places of concern.
places of concern,
Soviet.
items of concern.
Uniform.
You've already run across a Soviet patrol, so you know there's Soviets in the area.
Well, both the Soviet patrol and the night ambush.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's what you're talking about, but yeah, we run into Soviets twice.
Yeah.
So that will likely happen. What else do we want to find? Are we specifically going to look for? I would like to find basically more kit.
More kit runs you into the question of larger vehicles.
Yeah.
And this, again, the discussion of the old editions, the most valuable thing in the world is a 2.5. Because you can carry all your crap in it.
Yeah.
So, what kit are you looking for? I know you want to replace your dirt bike for scouting.
Well, there's that, but mostly toolkit and
Yeah,
like
you guys,
I'd want to scrounge up a toolkit.
you probably have to trade for it, but yeah, we can specifically go on that direction.
Because as far as I know, I'm running the tech sector.
Yeah.
Because I've got both tech and medical aid.
Do you have the map that I gave you last week, Rob?
No, it should be with your stuff.
No, you had it in your bag.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
The multi-part map.
multi-map. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have it. multi.
All right. Right now, you guys are sitting outside of Turek. Turek is literally 1 hex away from where you're at. And it's a question, because that's going to be your urban area scrounging, which is going to give you a bigger bonus.
Then the ruins.
Yeah, because, ruins give you...
I believe a 1.
No, ruins give you a +2 on scrounging. Ruins give you a +2 on scrounging, plus you have a chance of finding people to trade with. But since it is a city, you also have a chance of
Random encounters. Or Soviet encounters.
Yeah.
That's fine. I just...
Okay.
I want to be able to have the bare necessities for us to...
Well, here's where you're at map-wise. List out the things that you guys are after, and we will mark from there. Believe we set, as of last session, you guys were all set on food and sleep from the day before.
Yes.
So we will start probably morning of this day and move out from that once you get, in that direction. I haven't found any specific notes on what gathering actually nets you, and I think I'm going to bump up, that by a lot.
What?
Probably have a gathering is finding stuff to put in your still.
Oh, right.
So
That means we have to pack up that still too.
We already have it in the back of the...
no, you have to have it set out. You
Yeah.
cannot have it. You cannot have a fire burning in the back of the Humvee.
Oh, why not?
So, my thought is, I'm not going to penalize you for packing your stuff up and throwing it in the Humvee, but keep in mind that foot patrols will find you easier if you're in a vehicle, so that's a consideration.
No, because we're not hidden.
No, it's because you're in a car that makes noise, and you're not as able to. They hear you from further away than you can see them.
Okay.
Literally, there's a differential in your recon checks depending on where you are. I think that's kept off of the keeping watch thing. So, just to put that out. Yeah. If the character's in a vehicle and the encountered group is on foot, you have a -2 modifier for recon. Alright. Anything else? What's your list of stuff you want?
I want the Soviet uniform, mechanical tools, probably bigger vehicle,
Okay.
and ammo.
Well, ammo's just kind of a given.
Besides that, what?
Well, you'll probably want any tools you can find, because there's... check your gear, because there's, like, vehicle toolkit and other types. Make as detailed a list as you want of things. Painkillers and antibiotics are, of course, on that list as well. Electronic parts, general parts. One thing I'd mentioned to Rob sometime was that you'll probably have to scavenge some of your AKs for parts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just so you can fix your weapons. Your reliability in your weapons is only going to go down if you push the weapon and pull ones. So it's not as much of a fear since you guys haven't been pushing your rolls ever.
I only pushed mine once.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
That was for that headshot.
What's interesting is that in the alpha rules, apparently, it was anytime you rolled 1, not just pushing.
Oh.
And so, if you pulled 2 1s on a roll, your gun was, breaking shortly. So, no, if you pulled 2 1s, your gun jammed on the spot. If you pulled a 1 in general, I believe the reliability went down. So, all right. Is Turek the direction you want to go, or
I believe it would be good.
Yeah.
or did you want to head kind of away from the beaten paths to see if you could find stuff?
Right now, it seems like Turek would be the optimal spot,
Right.
simply because it's the closest. It's not too big, because it's not a huge city, right?
It's not huge, but grab the box set for me, Taylor, out of the bag. Yeah. That's got the old notes on what the different cities have. All right. Okay. All right. Are you
Looking up the gear stuff.
Okay. Yeah, it's going to be toward the end of the book.
Yep. Page 127.
Try page 132. It's going to be more likely. 127 is where it starts with the vehicles and weapons.
Yep. So I guess any kind of medical supplies we can get.
Yep.
Tools and spare parts.
Yep.
And then whatever field gear I guess we can scrunch together. Like electricity, batteries and such. That's just obviously we find it.
What's interesting is batteries, they basically just assume they're rechargeable across the board. If you find batteries, you can charge them in a shift.
Yeah.
Which makes things a lot easier for that amount of bookkeeping.
So basically we can have a solar power battery charger or
No, you run the vehicles.
Oh.
The fuel consumption on a vehicle is per hex of driving or per shift of idling.
Oh.
So all vehicles can be jury-rigged to be makeshift generators.
Unless we get a generator.
Yeah, but a generator requires alcohol.
Yeah.
So first priority, honestly, is finding a good still and setting it up somewhere, or finding people to trade with. All right. Got what you need on that idea?
Yeah.
All right. So, who's going to drive? Who's going to keep watch?
Who's got the best driving?
Not me.
I got a D. Rob?
I don't believe I have driving.
Oh, I guess I'm driving.
Yeah, I don't have driving.
Who's on watch?
Rob.
I'll take watch.
Okay. All right.
That leaves You to do what? Rest?
Does he have any stress?
No.
Well, I guess he's watching too.
No, only one person keeps
Oh,
watching.
that's right.
Yeah, ain't much else you can do.
He's gonna be churning butter.
Pretty much. He'll make camp while you're... Wait, no. Alright. Going off-road.
Does anybody have stress?
I do, but
He's gonna be
just
giving you
once,
a...
that's no big
Does
deal.
somebody else
can-
singing a little tune
Oh.
help somebody with their stress?
No.
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 Do you have
I thought I'd
persuasion?
try for it.
Now, if you had a guitar, we could talk about it. You do not have a guitar, so...
We need a guitar.
Or
Well,
a tape deck in the Humvee.
Oh, you could sing, but do you have any persuasion?
We're pretty well sure we know the answer to that.
No? Then you...
Empathy is
All
a
right.
B, though, so
Consumption.
I can attempt.
Humvee is 3. That doubles to 6. You're going 1 hex, which is going to double to 12. So, let's go ahead and get an encounter immediately. It is morning. And... Okay, you guys are no longer stationary, so... Yeah, the longer you stay stationary, the higher the chance of worse encounters goes. 5. Oh, that's not... Alright. Yeah, you leave behind the farm. For now or forever, we're not sure. You leave behind the farm and make your way out to a muddy track heading north, roughly. Yeah, the main road. Are you going for the main road to Turek or not?
Boats?
I'd say just take the main road.
Okay.
Okay.
The operator said main road, so we're going with what the operator said.
All right. Give me a recon check.
Me or him? He's on watch.
Yeah.
Okay. Just you were
Okay.
looking at me.
That was a blanket statement.
I got a 10 and a 1.
Nice.
So we're
2.
going to use the 10, right?
2 successes.
2 successes. All right. Jesus. Okay. All right. Yeah, you catch sight of a string of what appear to be civilians heading up the road, roughly in the direction you're traveling.
Marauders!
Put Tay-Tay in the pintle mount and have him just mow him down.
Well, you're the one seeing them.
Yeah, I tell the others that, civilians up ahead, but I figure we could just go past them and just keep an eye out if they start shooting at us.
How many points per?
Well, that would require me shooting at them, which I really can't do since they seem to be unarmed.
Oh. But do they have anything of value?
Do you want to stop and investigate?
We're not going to do that. We're going to leave the innocent people alone.
I'm not inclined to think they'll have anything that much unless you want to steal like basic food, because they're probably not going to have weapons.
Well, maybe they have stuff to trade, like for moose meat.
Yeah, I guess we could try that. Actually, that's actually a good idea. Trade them for moose meat.
All right. So you're slowing down, and
Can I catch their attention?
well, they see you.
Oh yeah,
They
sorry
see
about
a
That
Humvee.
really isn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, they wave as you approach. Yeah, it's you figure about 10 refugees Men, women, children, all ragged. Let's see. Ragged, starving, and hypothermic.
Oh, we can solve the starving part.
We could help them with a place to sleep. Tell them about the barn back there.
Why?
The direction that they're going away from.
It's empty.
I mean, if you're not going back to it, it's not wrong. You could.
Be a place to stay.
I see no reason to do that. If we need to, go back to some place, let them,
I would think they would gladly accept us back for helping.
I think they would be there without any ability to gather resources or survive because they're starving right now.
Yeah.
They obviously can't.
You managed to kill a boar and a moose.
With weapons.
I have guns, and I'm a great white hunter.
It's spring. It's a farm.
I'm assuming one of those things got out from the farm.
What are you saying? That there will be plants?
Weirdly enough, that's what farms usually do. I mean, I don't want to spoil your utopic vision of the world, but...
I mean, I see no reason to tell them about the farm. It does nothing for my, does
So
nothing for me.
your fellow countrymen get no sympathy from you?
He's not patriotic.
Oh, wait a minute. What's my moral code? No good or evil, just alive and dead. And
They're
pretty
alive.
much dead.
Actually, you know what? A kingdom needs serfs.
If you really want.
My favorite thing of this is you guys pull up like 50 yards away. Do we gun them down or no? I don't know, boss. Gunning them down seems pretty easy.
I don't want to waste the ammo.
But, yeah, that's...
Yeah, that's the important thing.
And the one in back is just like, no, we're not doing that.
He's pleading for, the right and justice, and the other are like,
Somebody's got to be the good guy.
yes, we understand. You're the moral compass.
I'm the law.
The law.
So we should at least see if we can trade him anything. If you want to tell him about the farm, that's fine, but...
Rob's over here. And you'll have rabbits. Tell me about the rabbits. And you can go you can feed the rabbits.
And you
I'd
can
like to
pet
feed
the rabbits?
You can pet the rabbits. I'd like to pet the rabbits. Blam! Oh.
Tell me about the rabbits, George.
Yeah, that's our homework assignment for next week. Translate the words of mice and men into Polish, so Rob has a proper mode. So anyway, who's doing what? You're the only one that speaks Polish natively.
Yeah.
See if they have any, I don't know, anything we could have a use
if they have
for.
anything for trade?
Yeah.
I'm going to go, when we get close enough, I'm going to ask them if
Show
they have
them
anything for
food.
trade.
Well, the first thing you get, honestly, is, an outpouring of, gratitude for, not getting
killing
them down.
them.
Yeah.
And pleas for help. I was like, you know how you were glad I didn't gun you down a minute ago? Well, guess what?
That's all the help you're going
It's
to
time to get sad.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have enough stuff for ourselves, so what do you have to trade? What do you want me to roll?
Meanwhile, we have the heaps of cooked meat in the back of our Humvee.
Yeah, trust me.
One of them's just like,
No, what you're smelling is a bathed human.
Nice.
Okay. Fine.
I love this.
Mercy
I love
from your
this.
Lord on high.
I love this.
Tell them they can
the
have.
clinical narcissist over here is.
Tell them they can have some meat and where the farm is, and we will be back later to
So we shouldn't see if they actually have anything we could use.
I don't think they have anything, or else they wouldn't be,
Nah.
whimpering on the side of the road.
So how many days worth of, because there's 10, how many days worth of terrible food do you want to give them? Considering we all know...
We have 35 moose rations to give them.
Just going to offload all of it?
Let's give them 20.
No, because remember, you've also got boar rations.
I know.
The boar rations are edible.
Okay.
So?
Yeah, we can give them 30, the whole moose.
Whole moose.
Okay.
Okay, how many rations of water?
Whoa, now!
You don't have much water.
You've got plenty of water. You had a well.
Yeah.
So how many...
Did we fill up one of the jerry cans?
I don't know. Did ya?
Yeah, we filled up one of the jerry
so
cans.
how much
I would
water
say
do we
yeah.
have?
Hey, I'm taking one of these jerry cans filled with water.
Do they have canteens or anything to hold water?
Yes, they have they have scavenged plastic bottles. They have dinged surplus canteens, and they have a couple of leathern goat parts to store
All right. Well,
water in.
We'll fill up as much as that jerry can will give them.
And
Okay.
we have how much water left?
However much you had before.
I don't have anything listed. So.
I have 6 days of fresh water.
Yeah,
on my
so
personal.
all of you
Same.
should have at least 6 days of fresh
That's
water.
not counting what was in the jerry can.
Yeah, the jerry can is surplus.
Yeah, so you empty the jerry can, you still have your 6.
Okay, so no water. Okay. In
Nope.
the group.
Okay, so
That's the thing. I don't know what's in the jerry can for the group. I was recording for the group.
yeah, so you've got 6 personally.
Okay,
So
yeah,
just-
6 personally, 0 for the group.
Right. Let's
That's
go
what I
with
was
that.
trying to keep track of.
Yes.
Settled?
Yeah.
Okay, now
Tell
we
them
tell
where
about-
the farm is.
Tell them where the farm is, and if they could, spruce the place up a bit. When we get back, we'll make sure they get more supplies.
I'll relay that message. I don't know how well that's going to go over, but
You offered them shelter.
Okay.
All right.
They get horribly ill by the moose. They die on the side of the road.
Yeah, that's...
Oh my lord. All right.
Oh,
No.
only the children die?
No. For helping them, you get a rumor off the rumor table.
Oh.
Sweet! I'm okay with this.
What's the rumor?
I feel like we're gonna have to, turn the camera off for your delirious and or obscene
Reactions?
glee to this. Yeah, one of the elders, guy probably in his 50s or 60s. Hard to tell considering, the hard life, the previous year's famine and, flu season has wiped people out and shortened their lives. One of the elders tells you that you are good people. You are U.S. Army, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
USA.
we they tell you that back at his old farm they had built a storage depot in the hill, and before he left he had broken in to see what was in there, in terms of supplies. The armies had largely taken everything out except for an intact Topol M.
What?
Who wants to make a tech roll on that one?
Let me get my D12
Let me
and
look over
my
at the guy with
D10
tag.
ready.
Okay.
7 and 8, so 2 successes.
2 successes. An RT-2 PM2 Topol M is a mobile ICBM launcher.
Jeez.
Hey, I know what we're taking out the fuel yard with.
Fuel yard, nothing. I know we're taking out.
We don't even have to get close.
Lords with.
Well, first you got to verify where the fuel yard is.
Goodbye.
Nah, screw it. I like how this war is going. I love you guys with you. I don't know if we should gun them down, but we certainly can't spare rotting meat for them. What do they have that's useful?
Rockets that go boom.
Intercontinental ballistic missile.
Yep.
No, ICBM means we could hit Russia.
Can I
How's
push?
your calculations?
Can I push the big red button?
Well, no, here's the thing. There's no computer guidance for it. You literally have to feed in pages of code to get it to fly. So, yes, you may know where one is now, but it's going to be further to get it to launch and further to land it where you want it to go, or you could simply make it disappear.
So where is the location of this?
Yeah, here's a map.
He basically puts his farm between Kalis and Sirats.
Okay.
So, roughly speaking, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 hexes away.
I want to push the red button.
No. No.
So,
We beat the stink off of you.
also by helping them, they don't tell the Russians where to find you. That's the big thing in helping, refugees and stragglers.
This is a very good learning experience.
Good to know.
Oh!
If we're
This
nice,
helps my survival!
this doesn't kill us faster.
Oh, we'll also tell them there's a well at the farm that they can live off of.
Oh, they take this as a great thing, and a couple of them within the group, profess to be Midland carpenters, so they could possibly do
Excellent.
some upgrades.
Some repair work. Some
Sweet.
So, yes.
Do repair work inside. Make it look derelict outside.
Yeah, they're probably used to that by now.
Also, ignore the bodies.
They're buried.
They're
Again.
dead bodies.
Again.
Or
I'm
burn.
sure they're used to the bodies around.
Yeah.
Don't
All
take
right.
up this spot, and that one.
Yeah, I don't think... In this day and age, I think any patch of disturbed Earth, nobody's going to touch.
Yeah.
No, if you read the flavor text at the beginning of some of the some of the section headings, you realize just how bad it is. Mm-hmm. So they talk about seeing the bodies under the ice after they've gassed an entire village. So no, these guys aren't going to be like, oh, I bet you they tilled up a field. Oh my god, a corpse.
Although if you want to plant on top of it, that's got to be some great fertilizer.
Yeah. Something corpse flowers. All right. So, continuing on to Turek.
Do you want haunted corn? Because that's,
That's how you get haunted corn. So, yes.
How do you know it's haunted?
The ears, they scream.
Well, we're getting corn out of the place where we planted the kernel. Yeah.
That's funny.
No, it's not.
Get out.
That's honestly just terrible, man. It really is. All right. On to Turek. Let's go for another encounter roll, shall we?
More NPCs that are murderous.
Oh no, you guys just lucked out with my roll.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing. The longer you're stationary at a place, the more gets added to your roll. I'm rolling a d6. The table goes to 8.
Yikes.
8 basically is a tank rolls in.
Awesome. That's Colonel Love You Long Time.
Colonel, love you long time. Oh, that's a stationary encounter, right?
Yeah. Don't know that.
I was supposed to be roll.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Honestly, running into a group of stragglers was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay.
You learn not to kill them all.
Don't just go
Yeah,
backslide.
as far as it goes,
First inclination should not be killing stragglers.
first inclination should not be killing anybody who's not shooting at you. Because
Yeah.
literally, there are encounters here where you encounter Soviets that are like, we trade. And,
Yeah, I was wondering if we could have solved the Soviet situation the previous night in a different way. But...
No, I don't think so.
Nope.
They're holding an American...
No. Before that one.
you mean the one where, you know...
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, that one we might have been
No,
able
I think
to...
they shot
they
first.
started firing at
Potentially.
me first.
Potentially.
Potentially.
The one at the farm, obviously, we had to kill him. But, you know.
No. Again, this is all survival. And the... crunchy style of rules says that unless you're, have a hard advantage, encounters may go against you
Yeah.
quickly. Oh, that's interesting.
I don't like that.
Queen of Hearts?
Yes. Hearts is fellowship, though.
Oh.
Queen is not great. All right. No, the higher the value of the card, the more likely it's going to go sideways.
Yeah, go sideways.
Queen on this specifically means I want to say military outpost.
Oh no.
But it's a fellowship, so it's a Polish outpost.
Nah, probably not. It's probably still Soviet.
They're just not immediately going to kill us?
Well, we'll see now, won't we?
Persuade the pants off of them, and I don't mean literally.
How?
I don't know.
I do mean
Speak
literally.
sweet nothing pigeon in their ear.
No, I speak Polish, but I don't have persuasion.
All right, give me a recon roll.
Okay. I got a 4 and a 1. So.
I think it's time for you to throw that
Okay.
guy away.
Jail.
Did you bring your dice jail with you?
Yeah.
That
Oh,
one
they should-
needs to go in jail. That
Oh, it
one's
needs to.
rolled 1 twice.
Yeah. Dice jail time.
Bad dice.
Bad guy.
Bad dice.
Yeah,
in
you
jail.
you round a corner. There's trees on both sides. You round a corner. Turek comes into view, and so does the Soviet guy holding his hand up.
Oh,
Ooh.
checkpoint.
Yes. Holy cats!
That's a
Real
lot of
quick,
stuff
gonna
at
pull. No flags here.
Doesn't matter
the...
anymore, I don't think.
matter.
Uh,
It's whether or not we have stuff they want.
meat.
Well, what are you doing?
He's holding his hand up.
I wave to the guy peacefully. I yell, "We come in peace," and my pigeon Russian.
We come pieces. blah 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 blah.
Yeah, I guess I will slow and come to a stop without running him over.
Yeah, that'd be good.
All right.
Oh.
It's probably best to keep it in drive.
Well, there we go.
Papers.
Papier vitae.
Middle one.
Just
The middle one? Okay.
Yeah, not this one.
Nice.
We're all
Well,
set to
so-
find out what he does before I make an action.
okay.
Remember,
So
everyone, with the lower you are, the further from the
Yeah,
from the
yeah,
goal.
that'd be great.
Yeah. So I'm
That
going
would be
last.
great. No, you go first.
Yeah, it
Oh,
counts, it
it's-
counts up.
Oh,
he
So
doesn't.
it's
Yeah, he does.
No, he doesn't.
Rob doesn't
You're right, Rob doesn't go first.
because you go first.
Because I go first.
Oh.
What are you doing? Because here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Oh, hey. That's come up twice. Quickly.
This is, yeah, you're on the road into Turek. This is a fully kitted,
Checkpoint.
with the proper, spiked
Porcupines.
yeah.
Barricades.
You see, just with a quick glance, remind me and to remind you to remind me that only challenging rolls need to be rolled. Right? On either side of the road, there are trenches.
Oh.
There's 4 tents. This is a good-sized grouping.
And they're not on the talking.
Well,
side,
that's
really.
the big question. They're Soviets. Do you want to take the chance? Tell me.
I could walk.
Are
up and
you
talk to
feeling lucky?
Reverse.
Give me a driving roll.
Nope. Sorry. If you had the inclination
time?
of doing it, no, just GTFO.
Gun time?
No, just
Yeah. Provoke these guys.
no. I don't want to start shooting. I just want to get out of here.
Okay.
Lay down, Jersey.
Is it time for you to push the roll?
No, I got 2. Oh, wait, 1. I got 1.
You got 1 success? Okay. So you're cranking it and, peeling some rubber.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you hear the guy yelling.
Come in pieces. Leave in pieces too. Bye.
Jersey.
All
Lay
right.
down.
So you've gone. You are getting out of the way of
Yep.
things.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Holding
Jumping out the
off.
side. What?
No, I'm holding off and trying not to fall out or anything.
No,
Okay.
my whole thing is if we can get out of here without having our truck ventilated, that's a win for me. First attempt is non-successful. Doesn't mean we can't try again.
Hello, baby. Hello, baby. You the best,
No.
best black animal handy?
If they start to pursue, you have
Basically, yeah. I'm waiting to see if they
you
pursue.
have every
I have full liberty
yeah.
to turn them into Swiss cheese.
fire at will should they pursue.
Okay.
But
So you're just you're getting out of the way and getting out of sight is what I'm hearing. Okay. Are you doing anything in the meantime? Like us?
Overwatch, I guess, or something.
Okay.
Just in case.
Overwatch with okay, yeah, Overwatch with your regular gun. All right.
Yeah.
Who's got next initiative?
he does.
No,
then he's a 6. 5.
All right.
Should have picked the middle.
Didn't matter. I got what I wanted.
I got what I
I
wanted.
didn't get the one I wanted.
All right. Yeah, you see
The middle one was an 8.
4 guys, come rushing around the come rushing around the corner and take up defensive position along the road in the woods. Mm-hmm. And they're, sighting on. Mm-hmm. Tay-Tay, what are you doing?
That's not pursuit.
I know. I'm waiting for the pursuit to happen to get
You
ready
going
to...
Overwatch also?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you and Rob are Overwatch at the moment.
Yeah.
I get to use the big gun.
No,
Okay.
technically I would be.
No,
What? No, you're
the driver's side. Because you were
No,
a
he's
recon.
in the passenger side.
Yeah.
He's shotgun.
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
shotgun because you were a recon.
Yeah. All right. So you've gotten into the turret. You're basically braced to shoot.
Yeah.
Back to you.
I'm gonna complete the reverse, turn around, and start driving back down the road.
Heading away?
Yeah.
Okay. At speed or just slowly to see what they're doing?
Oh, slowly to see what they're doing.
I didn't know.
No?
Try.
No, it's been decided. That's fine.
Yeah.
I, you know,
Assuming that... Well, you know what? If they have an RPG, then...
is this one of those nice swivel ones? Where when they turn around, I just turn with... Or don't turn with it?
This is where I go to the
IEDs?
sweet summer child.
Rockets.
That's what I said. If they have a RPG, then... Well, I did my best.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then you'll feel good about this, Kevin. You'll feel good about this. I can say,
Party wipe.
in all truth, no, they do not have an RPG.
Good. No, they have some worse.
A tank. They have a tank.
Oh. Oh.
An artillery.
Again.
A T-72.
Again.
A tank. Straight up tank.
Straight up
This
tank.
is where Ruben's supposed to be. Do you want to run this game?
You knew where I was going with it. You knew when I said, no, Kevin, you're fine. There's no RPG.
Yeah.
Well, he was right. There is no RPG.
I was right. I was right.
They just
You were
have a
right.
tank instead.
All right.
Pretty sure my gun's not going to do squat for that.
No.
You think?
I'm just kidding. At this point, back in the fucking truck. Oh.
So, yeah. This is where it all goes wobbly.
Well, Vork had a good run.
All right.
Probably going to be the one to die first.
If the Humvee explodes,
To be fair, if the Humvee explodes, he's still eating the shell.
Yep.
You guys are getting the, blowback of what's left of his spine hitting you in the back of the head, along with the concussive force.
yeah, I understand. But that doesn't mean we won't be turned into tapioca.
I know. But he's going to be the light dusting of,
I'm
raspberry
seasoning
foam.
to
Yeah,
your
no.
chaos.
You see, I understand his teeth will be the tapioca pearls.
Ha!
By the way, I hate tapioca.
I like tapioca
Probably
simply
won't ever.
because it's such a weird idea. It's a poisonous root that you spend like 6 hours preparing so you can have, little jelly balls in your tea or your pudding.
Food that I made that had tapioca in it.
Gross.
By the way, you ate it.
It was a beef stew.
I put in the beef stew, man.
Yeah, he put tapioca flour in.
Okay.
I used instant tapioca and put it in there.
No, tapioca flour literally is just thick and...
Oh no, it's straight up instant tapioca.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Still-
instant, that's not tapioca pearls, is what we're saying.
Oh, it looked like pearls when I put them in.
Yeah, well, there were no pearls in
I know.
Anyway.
It's amusing that these guys are complaining about it and I put it in the food.
Well, no,
You said-
I
I
understand
thought you
you
said
put it
yogurt.
in the food. I still don't like tapioca pudding.
Yeah, well, the thing is, though, yeah, good luck finding it in that, though. But, that's kind of the point. You're not eating tapioca.
Okay.
I'd probably use cornstarch instead of tapioca, but...
Yeah, you could have done a lot of things.
I think I'd prefer the tapioca, all things being equal.
No,
But
I
that's
think,
just-
I
that's
think
just-
cornstarch might work better.
I'm not as big a fan of cornstarch. Just
Eating that, too.
All right. Let's see. This thing has heat rounds.
Yeah, because
We
Now,
damn
this is the
we
introduction.
need heat rounds.
This is the introduction in Twilight 2K that everyone really needs.
Yeah, because we're that big a threat.
So next time we're
No,
playing.
no. That's just because we showed up and, it's
Yeah.
Twilight 2K.
A, they were bored. B,
We get to bring
We
out the tank.
We
They're
provided
running.
them with a target
Well,
that they could use the tank on.
no. Here's the thing. Do they want the forward scouts to report back to the larger U.S. military? I don't think so.
Yeah, we're driving around in a U.S. military vehicle,
Yeah, you kind of are.
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
You did not cover it in moose pelt.
No, boar pelt.
Still,
No, 'cause you
there's
wanted
not
to cover
enough
the moose
boar
part.
to cover
You
it.
did. You wanted to put the moose head on the front of it.
Still, it wouldn't cover it though. It just
I
looks
honestly
really weird.
figured that you'd
It would
just
be
cover the
extra
whole
American
Humvee.
in the first place.
No, it'd be extra Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
American! It'd be very American!
What?
Yeah, he's right. It'd
So
be
I
extra
wanted
American.
a skin-covered Humvee. What?
They think, oh, those are definitely Americans. The ones we need to really kill. We need to double kill those guys.
We need to burn them and burn them.
Yeah, my favorite thing
thoroughly.
is, you're in a U.S. Humvee. Nuh-uh, we covered it with a dead animal. So the need to kill you is from a different direction. Not, we need to kill them because they's American. We need to kill them because...
Dear God.
Yeah.
Getting the little Mad Max there. We need to kill.
Are you kidding? This is going straight into Serenity. You guys are the Ravagers.
Oh, God, there's like no good reason for him to not shoot us.
Honestly, you can imagine the Russian tanker going, on any other day.
Yeah.
That would seem strange.
You know what? I don't feel bad about blowing that thing up.
What thing up the tank?
The Humvee.
No, the Humvee.
The Humvee
That's what the guy
horror.
said. I don't feel bad about this.
Oh,
Could've
God, no,
used
yeah.
it. We're not going to now. It has been tainted.
Do your worst.
I'm looking up the info as we speak, big guy.
Do it. Do it, sucker.
I'm working on it. I just wanted to roll the proper dice, thank you.
Just
Kill me
roll
harder.
A handful.
Roll the fistful of D12.
Yeah,
D20s.
fistful of
and-
D20s.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, because that wouldn't be swingy enough. Jeez. Yeah. Here's 50%.
One of them's going to show up for 20.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, a
enough of
50% chance of 2 successes?
Yeah, and a whole bunch of chances of nothing. It's like, yeah, okay. I'm gonna say that these guys are not that great.
I hope so.
No, they're the best. They're aces.
Yeah, the crack Soviet encounter. Yeah, just hanging out.
Oh,
All
the
right.
guards.
The elite tank guard.
Guards. No, guards are kind of... Guards term is added to Soviet units that 6 are really good. It's weird. I don't exactly know why they're always called guards, but they get called, added to their unit, whatever guards means they're elite, versus just a
These are not guards.
Spetsnaz.
These are actually, strictly speaking, I want to say these guys
No,
are...
Spetsnaz would have killed us before we showed up. Noticed
Yeah,
they're there.
they just would have been waiting in the dirt. Waiting in the...
We wouldn't be worried
waiting
about
in the
this.
ditch, watching you go past, breathing through a reed, all the proper cliches.
Jumping up, backflips with an axe throwing.
Exactly.
Ballistic knives.
No,
Ballistic knives!
They destroy our Humvee just with some knives. Some ballistic knives. They're like,
Yeah, this is actually supposed to be the Soviet 89 Cav.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I mean...
Slightly less dangerous than
so
guards or
wait,
Spetsnaz.
that means they're on horses, right?
Yeah, big steel horse. Okay, you guys are moving.
Mm-hmm.
You're at least a hex away, but that's still going to be in range.
Oh, goody.
I'm trying to do all the maths on this. Because no, seriously, the grunts in this tank aren't great. We're looking at state Soviet soldier is agility. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
There we go.
Agility B, range C. So yeah, this is what we're looking at, adjusted down for the fact that,
We're moving.
it's not optimal. It's not
You should have
optimal.
gone full speed, go away.
I assumed he kind of was. That's what I'm doing doing the calculations on. Okay, so Range combat.
You know, if we got hit
mods.
in the rear, the vehicle might flip over, and who's ever in the turret would get killed first.
You know,
I
I
went
think you're
back
right.
in the car when I noticed.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
That was not even remotely.
Nope. You're in the turret.
Besides, if you did, you just get covered in boar guts and still water. You would smell. I mean, you already do, but
Actually, if you tried driving through the woods, that would probably help you too.
We're down
All
to the
right.
woods,
So currently we're running agility B, shooting C, which is D10 D8. I'm going to adjust that
All the
down.
trees obliterated before we get hit.
Okay, you're not defenseless. You're not in the same hex. Moving target. That's going to adjust down. Moving vehicle. Yeah, let's go with that. All right. Yeah, the fact that don't start celebrating. That's just going to jinx this into double six.
no, that's what I'm celebrating. The double sixes,
Doubles.
doubles.
Yeah. A tank round whistles past closer than you really want to feel it. Your teeth rattle. And there is a massive explosion, probably 50 yards off to your right. You know what heat rounds mean, right?
High explosive anti-tank.
You know what that'd do to a Humvee?
Confetti.
Thin tissue of lies.
Steel confetti.
All
It goes
right.
through it like butter.
Okay, that would be number 5. Who's next? Will that be you? Is this where you say, I'm no longer doing Overwatch?
I'm no longer going to be up here.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I'm getting in the car.
When you were doing Overwatch, you were not ducking back inside.
He's like,
I am now.
I just pooped myself.
Makes sliding into the turret much easier.
I get in and I'm like, my teeth rattled on that one.
I need to see a dentist. I will help you later.
No. I need an adult. All right.
So he slips back down in the seat, buckles up, and starts hugging the boar head.
No, it's the moose head all the way. I'm like, no.
All right, Kevin. What's the plan?
Off-road.
Off-road.
Off-road sound good?
Off-road
Yes.
for cover.
Off-road.
Don't break it.
Rob.
Yes.
Oh no! Kaboom landmines.
Yes. Yeah. They mined all the off-road area just to mess with you. Give me a recon check.
Okay.
I need a medicine man.
I got a 6.
Okay, that's a success. That's weird.
That's weird.
You know what's weird?
What?
That's weird.
There's a jet
What?
flying over.
What?
You know what you guys have not seen in a long time?
Aircraft?
Yeah. You know why?
EMPs kind of knock out all aircraft?
And also, the logistics of actually, dealing with air combat has gone way down.
Can I identify?
You hear your character, because of the speed of things, is still hanging out the window. You actually hear the roar.
Jeez.
It is flying that low. You haven't seen a jet in years.
It's totally an A-10 Warhog.
No, it's a MiG.
That's worse.
Is it? Or is it just differently bad?
It's differently bad.
It's not as bad as a warthog.
It's flying toward Turek.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's when you see it launch the missile.
Ouch.
Goodbye, tank.
Is it the bird missile?
Or the bird missiles. No, not at the tank. At the camp.
Huh.
Huh.
I'm okay with this scenario.
Well, I guess we don't have to worry about Turek.
No,
You identify it as an A-10 Thunderbolt 2.
Oof. It is a Warhawk. Oh, this is a tank killer.
I want to hear it go, Bert.
It doesn't go
No,
bird.
it just-
It's missiles.
It just launched a missile. It didn't, you know.
It's not that
When it comes to circle
Aw.
back in to kill everything in sight, you know, maybe it'll go burr then.
You
Or
tell me it's
maybe-
not that kind.
Or it may just be, heading off.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the difference between a Warthog and a Thunderbolt 2 are, if that's just weird nomenclature. But
I believe the official name is a Thunderbolt,
Don't know.
and the Warthog is kind of.
Don't know.
But I know an A10 is an A10.
Cards. Probably. Maybe.
Apparently there's a Warthog A10 Thunderbolt 2.
Is there a difference between a Warthog and a Thunderbolt 2?
I'm looking.
Okay. All right.
A10 Warthog specifications.
Yeah, because it might the Thunderbolt,
Just
for
an
all I know,
armament.
might be a different combat loadout.
Armament, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I think it's the same thing. But
Wait. Do we then get to pull up next to the tank as they're gaping at the burning camp?
Do you want to go and you want to go and piss all over the tank right now?
No. They go like, if it were for us, you'd be in there.
I mean, you ain't got a Russian linguist in the group, so you're not going to be doing much in persuasion. However,
they aren't pursuing us, I'm sure, now.
Doesn't look like there's
they may
actually-
have better things to do at
Yeah.
this point. So yeah, go ahead and mark off. Let me consult the
Consumption.
map. Yeah, mark off.
From what I could find,
You're going to
look
pretty
like
much
there
be
was
circling
death
around to return to Turek, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so that's going to be another 12.
Okay.
Vroom, vroom.
What's the speed on the Humvee? Because I have the feeling that you guys have crossed shifts at crossed shifts at this point.
Travel speed 10.8.
Okay, so 10.8. Okay, so it literally is not concerned with traveling off road. Okay, so you guys are still roughly in the morning. By the time you circle back around.
Time are we taking a break?
No, we got another 45 minutes.
Mm.
Do you want to take a break now?
Yes.
Okay. So we will go ahead and take a break there. Once he
Sure.
gets to the actual point of it. Yeah, you guys are still going to be. Don't move quite yet. He
Okay.
hasn't done anything. All right. So we're going to take a break there and consider what your next thing is.
Yeah.